How many miles are there left to the battlefield? Greetings, Rigil Agateiades here, and this is the situation battle for the week. Last time in Jaburo, we thought the game balance was the worst, but this week, Bandai changes our mind. Behold, a 400 cost disadvantage. Poor Earth Federation always having the short straw, there must be a hardcore Zeonic fan doing the game balancing. Wait till we get the Nightmare in Solomon though. In this fight on everyone's favorite map, Arctic Base, on the Zeonic side you have 3 Hygox, a Zigok-E and a Zaku 2 Kai. But on the Earth Federation, all you have are 5 Cold District Gyms. On paper, this fight is an overwhelming win for the Zeonic side. The Hygox and Zigok-E have superior skills and special buffers, with the Zaku 2 Kai mixed in there just for the sake of game balancing. With not even emergency evasion, the poor gyms can only try to stagger the swimming club with grenade launchers to survive, which clearly doesn't work most of the time. The Cold District gyms do have one thing to their advantage though. Their machine gun is absurd. Cold District gyms are skewed to range attack only. That, combined with the high DPS on their machine gun, focused fire from 3 gyms can melt any mobile suit. So if the gyms coordinate well, the battle is certainly not decided yet. And then there's this Zaku 2 Kai, the worst suit and hence the feeding stock in this fight. With the gyms carrying shields and superior firepower, the Zaku 2 Kai has no advantage whatsoever other than an emergency evasion, which doesn't do anything against machine guns. In fact, what the gyms want to do is hunt down this Zaku every time it spawns, because it is the easiest target to get points. But I have no intention to be the sitting duck. If anything, I will only make this game even more unbalanced. The Zaku 2 Kai is no ordinary Zaku because it is one of the only legendary suits to destroy a Gundam single-handedly. What we lack in advantage, we will overcome with skill, wit, and Zeonic willpower. While we don't have all the smoke grenades and dummies to confuse our enemy, we do have a very powerful grenade. Being a projectile with a large explosion radius allows us to do cheeky throws and deal damage from safety, and the tendency to hit legs makes it very effective in destroying feet. Tackle here somehow didn't counter, and then we get countered ourselves. Fate of failing the tackle, but with only a weak counter on the gyms, I'd take that over a melee combo. Still, the fragility of the Zaku showing as we lose almost a quarter health on each down attack. We try to do all we can with our pretty useless machine gun. There's a good reason why all good Zakus take the bazooka instead. First respawn. We definitely aren't as devastating as the swimming club monsters who are clawing their way through everything, but with a first death only at 3 minutes into the match, that is a very good result. The fact that we aren't feeding as the feedstock means we are making a difference. Enemy on the high ground, don't challenge them, but instead we can use the containers to trigger our grenades. While not as extreme as Cold District gyms, this Zaku also has attacks skewed to ranged, so the grenades can do some proper damage, unlike the machine guns. If you're good enough with the grenades, you can even lob them directly onto the platform and do some good feet damage. Other than a grenade, you also have a grenade launcher on the machine gun, but it's not very reliable. The only use for them is to stagger immediately. With more damage and area, the grenades also seem to have a shorter reload time than normal. That's the gym's feet guard. The machine guns do absolutely nothing, and then the gym appears. Melee combo? Not so fast. High performance balancers are all that we need, and it's a weak counter on the gym. That encounter alone took us a third of our health though. They really made this Zaku weak in stats. Or that those machine guns are truly broken in the first place. Definitely not to me testing out whether this suit has balancers or not, and then we start lobbing grenades while strafing to reduce the pain from the machine guns. Seems like that worked. Zigok-E comes thrashing and the gym goes down. And our machine guns do almost nothing again. Only if we had a better gun to use when our grenades reload. Hygox found another target to bully. So many Hygox in one game is such a beautiful sight. Sometimes you have to admire the genius who came up with such a design. We'll let them do their thing while we get targeted by the seriously scary machine guns. Hide under the ramp and they can't do anything to us. Zaku has the same idea. He's the highest cost in the match, but as a raid type, those machine guns still hurt like a truck. Now it's time to show you what it means to be good at grenades. A throw as far as the range of beam rifles. Too bad our blind follow-up throws couldn't find the target. More machine gun fire, but clearly their machine gun is better than ours by galaxies. 4,000 health gone in mere seconds. After almost a minute of calling a supporting fire and sitting on the container, there's only 20 seconds left and the game is decided. Well, it was decided from the beginning. Final grenades to farm some extra damage and the game ends. Whew, that was a ride for everyone but the swimming club. This game mode is probably as unbalanced as it can get. I hope I didn't jinx that. While I do love a challenge, I do pity the Earth Federation side as their entire team has to take the challenge. Not impossible to win on the gyms, but with us on the Zaku, they had no target to farm points off. Only 2 deaths, least deaths in the match. Throwing grenades and hiding from sight seems like the way to survive. That's it from me today. Laters.